So the worse our credit gets, the worse our fiscal situation gets, the better for these folks who are playing in this market of debt.
A New York hedge fund and the CEO of a well-funded conservative think tank are suing the state. The case is worth $14 billion of taxpayer money. They are challenging Illinois' right to borrow money to pay down old bills, arguing that practice is unconstitutional. WCIA3's Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell has the story from Springfield.
In a high-stakes lawsuit now before the 4th District Court of Appeals, John Tillman and the New York hedge fund are challenging $14 billion of state debt. Warlander Asset Management says in court documents the state's move to borrow money in 2017 to pay off old bills hurt its bottom line.
This guy and this hedge fund stood to make a ton of money off of the state's fiscal collapse.
How does that work?
So these hedge fund managers, they are gobbling up the state's debt.
At the peak of the budget crisis, the state's credit rating had slipped to near junk bond status. Comptroller Susana Mendoza says that allowed wealthy investors to reap higher yields on Illinois debt. Now she suspects the man leading the lawsuit has an ulterior motive.
This is who the IPI is. This is who the Illinois Policy Institute is, and it's being driven by this man who really wanted our state to go bankrupt. It makes me sick to my stomach that guys like John Tillman would actually have the stones to go to court and try to get us to be deadbeat states. Like, he's actually, as a Republican, saying that Illinois should not pay its bills, that Illinois should go bankrupt so that his pals can make a ton of money in exchange for the state's demise.
Mendoza had argued the bond deal was similar to refinancing your mortgage. In a statement, Tillman responding, saying it's obvious to every Illinoisan that you shouldn't take out a home equity loan to pay off your credit card bill.
They say that they want to retrain the state from its propensity to borrow money or go to the bond market and restrain spending. That's their argument, is that
it's 100% nonsense.
How do you know that?
Their only argument here is that the state should go bankrupt. And why? It's because they stand to make a ton of money in the process.
John Tillman told us he's spearheading this lawsuit on his own, not in his official capacity as CEO of Illinois Policy Institute. He also said for him this battle is not about personal profit, but about principle. He assured us he holds no Illinois debt or any related securities. Reporting in Springfield, Mark Maxwell, WCIA3, your local news leader.
The comptroller says the bond deal in 2017 saved taxpayers between $4 and $6 billion and helped to catch up on unpaid bills to businesses. The state's backlog of unpaid bills still sits at $6.6 billion as of today.